Hi, and welcome to a very rushed session of easy fishing. I've been feeling pretty rough for the last couple of weeks. Been hammering with rain every day, but I was desperate to get out. The local rivers are all flooded. The ponds are full of cold water. So it only left my favourite place, the canal. So I've got about an hour and a half, if that. And I'm going to be fishing chopped worm, lobworm on the hook, in pursuit of big perch. So I'm just going to chop up a load of lobs. And I shall feed them in via my trusty Preston Mega Pot. So they're going to go in to my pole pot. I only have lobworms, dendrobetas and casters with me, so I'm just going to ship this out. So I'm just going to ship this out to a far bank, in line with the far bank marker. Like so, deposit the worms in, and they're going to come back and top up with a good pot full of casters. Now I'm going to be feeding pretty heavily because I don't have a lot of time. This is the peak. Don't have a lot of time, and this is the peak feeding time for perch. So I'm going to start off with a full big pot, and I'm going to sprinkle that around the area where I've put my lobworms in. And I'll bait up with lobworm hook bait and go over the top of that. And today I'm using my MIDI Muscle Tech, because that's all I really need for this. I'm fishing it at 8 metres so I can reach the rising slope of the shelf on the far side. And
Can you fish it?
And I'm going to be baiting up with half a lobworm. And everything today is filmed on a GoPro. I didn't want to bring my camera out in the rain, but I've noticed one thing in the cold weather: this GoPro's done half-eat your battery. Anyway, let's get out there and see if I can catch them. So I'm fishing just one of my faithful Drennan crystal divers. I like them for this sort of work. I'd like a longer bristle. The short, thick bristle will do. 0.5 about 5.5 a gram. Not going to be in any hurry to strike any of these bites. So, don't know if I can reach with throwing my hand. Yes, I can. So I shall be also hand feeding loose fed casters over the top. Like I say, I've got about an hour and a half. The sun's just about gone. It's pretty cold, but at least it stopped raining. First day for about 2 weeks without any rain. And while I can fish in the rain, I can't film other than by using my GoPros, and like I said, I'll be feeling rough. So this is just a quick, short, dirty session to see if I can get some fish. To be honest, if I catch a fish, I will be happy. Hopefully Ronnie and Reggie won't get in on the act either. So that's handy that I can throw. That's about the limit I can throw the cast. It's about 8 yards, 8 metres. The bait is just slightly over depth, and we'll just have to wait and see what happens. The main thing to remember with this is to not be in too much of a rush to strike. I have a number 10 solid elastic, which is, to be honest, my preferred elastic for this canal work. It's only a short length, it's just through the top two, so it's about 5 foot of elastic. But that will be adequate for catching perch. Should I hook a carp? Well, that's another story. But hopefully I will. Well, I just had my first bite. I've made connection with it briefly, but it was only a small fish. So we'll just have to hope something better comes along. But at least I've had a bite. Another couple of fast little dips there. And this is what's been the problem. Tiny little perch. Oh well. At least I've caught a fish. Another decent fish. What have we got this time? What have we got this time? This feels more like a perch. But it's probably a slab. No, I think it's another slab. What have we got? Oh yes. Another decent slab. Oh, it's a good 3-pounder. Hook's only just in the corner of the mouth. It's in there so firmly, doesn't want to come out. Oh. Here we go. And there we have another excellent canal bream. Drop him back in. See if I can get one more before I go. And another decent fish. What have we got this time? What have we got this time? This feels more like a perch. But it's probably a slab. No, I think it's another slab. What have we got? Oh yes. Another decent slab. Oh, it's a good 3-pounder. Hook's only just in the corner of the mouth. It's in there so firmly, doesn't want to come out. Here we go. And there we have another excellent canal bream. Drop him back in. See if I can get one more before I go.
Any luck?
Yes, I've had 2 big fish.
Really?
Yes. I came out here and gave myself an hour to catch a big fish, and I've caught 2, so
Oh, well done.
I'm happy.
It's quiet with the boats then, obviously.
Yes, it is nice, and there's not... Oh! Yes, but not so big. And here we go, number 3. Oh, which is charged off. What have I got here? Is this a perch, the way that charged off? Or is it just another slab? Well, whatever it is, it's charged off down the canal. It's obviously another good fish. Probably going to be another bream, but this is fighting for a bream. Yes, and it looks like I've got it. Well, I haven't got it in the net yet, but that's lady behind me is enjoying it anyway. Oh. And there we go.
Very good. Were the others that size?
Bigger.
Bigger, yeah. Oh, wow. It's a good time to come then, is it?
Yes. Yeah. Trouble is they're a bit slimy. Now there we have it.
Yeah.
3 big fish.
Well done.
I'm happy. I can go home now.